Hi! Today, we'll be exploring the Autonomous Learner Model or ALM developed by George Betts with special attention to how this model supports diverse learners in gifted education. Let me present to you my outline of presentation. First, I'm going to introduce an overview of the model, its core principles, then the five dimensions. Then I'm going to proceed with the impact on diverse learners. What does research tells us? Implications for practice, and of course, my key takeaways for this presentation. First, what is the Autonomous Learner Model? The Autonomous Learner Model was created in 1981 by Dr. George Betts with direct input from gifted students. The main idea behind ALM is to shift the traditional classroom dynamic, moving away from the teacher as the sage on the stage and toward a more student centered constructivist approach. This model empowers students to take control of their own learning, developing not only academic skills but also responsibility, self esteem, and critical thinking. What are its core principles? So, here are some of the key features of ALM. First is that it is student centered learning. At the heart of the ALM are several core principles, and one of which is actually being student centered, meaning students choose topics and set their own learning goals, and it focuses on developing a wide range of skills, critical and creative thinking, problem solving, and interpersonal skills. ALM also promotes personal growth by building self esteem and motivation, and it provides enrichment opportunities for students to explore their interest in depth. What is the structure of the autonomous learner model? So there are five dimensions in the model. The ALM is structured around these five key dimensions. First is orientation, where students learn about themselves and the process of lifelong learning. Second is individual development, which focuses on personal and interpersonal skills. Third are enrichment activities, offering a variety of experiences for all learners. Fourth, seminars, where students engage in group discussions and presentations. And fifth is in depth study, where students pursue independent research and projects. What are these impact on diverse learners? So, one of the great strengths of the ALM is its flexibility and inclusivity. The model adapts to different learning styles of the students, interests, and cultural backgrounds, making it effective for diverse learners. ALM also empowers all students to take ownership of their learning, which is especially important for students from underrepresented groups, and it allows for personalized learning experiences that are relevant to each student's identity and experiences. Finally, it supports positive self concept and social emotional growth for students from all backgrounds. ALM is a great model for addressing the diverse needs of learners coming from different walks of life, especially if the teacher or the implementer really knows how to successfully implement it. What does research tell us? Research has actually shown that training programs based on ALM lead to significant improvements in students' creative and leadership skills. The model focuses on self esteem and interpersonal skills, which is particularly beneficial for students who may feel marginalized. Additionally, ALM's emphasis on career exploration helps students from diverse backgrounds envision and plan for their futures. Studies, such as one conducted with gifted female students in Jordan, have actually demonstrated the model's positive impact on creative output and overall student growth. What does this tells us for us teachers? So, applying ALM in schools can be in many ways. In practice, implementing ALM means teachers take on the role of facilitator, guiding and supporting students rather than directing them. The model encourages a collaborative environment where peer learning and cultural exchange are valued, and ongoing assessment ensures that the program remains responsive to the evolving needs of all students, regardless of their background or starting point. Here are my key takeaways in this presentation. So, to summarize, the autonomous learner model empowers students to become independent, self directed learners. Its structure is highly adaptable and inclusive, making it especially supportive for diverse learners. And finally, ALM fosters not only academic development but also socio-emotional and career growth, preparing students for lifelong learning and success. That's all for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening.